This is the rumor mill. Before we jump into the rumor mill, it needs to be said that we are not going to be talking about all possible rumors that are associated with anything nerdy, because that would be impossible. I don't have access to all of those rumors, and honestly, a lot of those rumors really hold no water. So we're only going to be talking about the big ones, the ones that won't go away, or the ones that I find interesting, fun thought experiments, or something somewhere in between. So otherwise, if you have a rumor that you want to share with me, find me on the social medias. Just look for Generally Nerdy. My Nerdy Ninja is the guy, and that is where you will find me. So all of that being said, these are the rumors for today. So let's talk rumors, shall we? Our first rumor is the inevitable, because all of the secondary and tertiary characters to the big three over on DC have been in the rumor mill as of late. The big three being Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And so all of the secondary characters, so at least with Batman and Superman, we haven't seen a whole lot of Wonder Girl in the rumor mill because she's already, in things. But anyway, our first big rumor for the episode has to do with Superboy. We talked previously about the possibility of a Red Hood movie coming out. Well, now apparently Superboy is the next one on the list. This, again, assuming that the other rumors about Batgirl and Nightwing and, again, Red Hood are accurate, then Superboy is going to be along the same lines, and that is going to be directly to HBO Max, but it is still going to be feature length, so it's going to technically be a movie, not a series. Just a whole interesting situation. This, in a way, is a rumor based on rumor, because all of these rumors are kind of building on one another, even though technically they stand on their own. So I'm only comfortable going halfway. 50% is the best we can do for this because of that. And I think, honestly, this all kind of makes a little bit of sense. I feel like this would be actually a really good strategy for the people of Warner Brothers. So we're going to give it that 50% because that sounds like a good business model to me, at least. So moving next, we're talking about Star Wars: The Acolyte. This is a really brief rumor, but kind of culturally significant because of what just happened over on Netflix. Star Wars: The Acolyte is rumored to be getting now at least one, maybe two or more episodes for the first season, directed by Mr. Kevin Smith himself. According to the rumor, the reason we haven't heard the official announcement for this yet is because of the debacle over at Netflix that he just got over. Though my money says, honestly, if this is going to happen, the reason we haven't heard about it is because Acolyte is not that far along in pre-production, and also Kevin Smith, as I've said previously, is in the middle of his own movie production right now. So if they're going to make an announcement, now would not be the time anyway. Likelihood that this is a thing, seems pretty slim because he's done a lot of work for the DC TV series, and also, I don't know, just doesn't seem like he's Disney material. Not necessarily in a bad way, just in that his aesthetic doesn't necessarily mesh with their family-friendly aesthetic, if that makes sense to you. So I can't for that reason go above 50%. And honestly, my conscience is telling me is this really shouldn't go above 30% likelihood. So that's where we're going to put this, guys. About 30% likelihood that we will see a Kevin Smith directed episode of Star Wars: The Acolyte. Our next rumor, actually our next two rumors, have video game bases. So first of those two is Halo Infinite. We do have a leak. So again, leaks, and actually this is technically a data mine, and if you follow the link down in the description, there's a video that goes along with it. So it's kind of hard to debunk this, but it is a leak, so it goes in the rumor section. Anyway, Halo Infinite, the leak is a new multiplayer map. It's pretty epic. It's called Launch Site. Honestly, the reason I choose to put leaks and data mines in the rumor section is because it exists in a beta form, in some sort of early form in the code, does not mean it is going to find its way into the final game. So there is still a possibility this won't find its way into Halo Infinite. I really hope it does, because this map looks like a whole hell of a lot of fun. So you follow the link and you let me know what you think of it as well. But right now we're putting it at about 98% likely that this is going to be one of the initial multiplayer maps that launch with Halo Infinite multiplayer. And then our final Final rumor for the episode has to do with Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. Now, this is a rumor based on rumor. So, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, this new rumor is saying that trilogy that we talked about in the rumor section a couple episodes ago is going to be quote-unquote updated for modern audiences. What? So Rockstar has made a name for themselves by being controversial and offensive and all of the things, and considering what modern audiences very likely implies, this is not going to be a good thing, assuming you want to believe the rumor. Censorship doesn't sit well with me as a general statement. Anyway. So likelihood that this is a case. Again, rumor based on rumor, you have to believe that they are doing the updated version of the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. Trilogy, once more, just in case you don't remember, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Those three movies are supposedly getting an updated version in one box altogether. So the likelihood that they're going to censor and or quote-unquote update for modern audiences, as much as I hate to admit it, is pretty freaking likely. Though, rumor based on rumor, 50% likelihood is as high as we will go, and that is as high as we are going, because, yeah, I really think if this happens, that's gonna happen too. That is what we have for rumors, nerds. And that was the rumor mill once again, nerds. If you want to see the full episode, because this does come from a much larger episode, then you can follow the link in the description. The top link should take you to the episode, unless you're not on YouTube, in which case go to youtube.com/generallynerdy and you can do the thing and see the stuff and all of that jazz. And thank you very much, nerds. There's also a website, generallynerdy.net. Patreon.com/generallynerdy is the paywall that you can get behind all of the things. I'm gonna go now. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.